You can't fucking park there.
Welcome back to Full Throttle Fred. Try and say that 3 times fast. So if you saw the last video, you know that I went to Tail of the Dragon. I put out a bit of a teaser last week, just until I was able to put together some of my clips. So I have a whole lot of recording from there. So here in this first video, it's kind of some of the weird things we saw while we were there. A lot of crashes happen on that road, so we saw our fair share of that. Luckily, none of us were involved in anything, but we saw a couple. First little clip here is me doing a flyby at one of the lookout points. This angle right here is pretty cool from the windshield looking at me, but I'll throw in a clip as well from somebody who was standing at that lookout point filming our flyby.
Here we go.
So the first clip here is probably one of the crazier ones, especially because I just spoke to this guy an hour or so before this happens, and then we end up seeing his bike in the ditch. But in this case, it was an older guy on a Harley. Yeah, you can see it for yourself.
You can't fucking park there.
Might be a little hard to see, but I think he was way too confident, overshoots the corner, and ends up in this poor guy's lane, and they run into each other head on. So apparently the Harley guy, he just lost his turn signal, that's it. And then the other guy, his bike was totaled, absolutely totaled. So the next clip here, you'll see us go up Wheeler Hill, just leaving the resort area here. And as we get further up the road, we're being slowed down, and we see this girl lying on the ground and a Harley off to the side. So in this case, apparently this girl on a Ninja 650 was coming in way too hot, ended up blocking her rear wheel and running wide and hitting a Harley. I don't know what happened to the Harley guy, but yeah, this girl was not good. She tore her arm open pretty bad apparently. Actually, a little bit later during this ride when we were coming back, we were being stopped and had to wait for the ambulances to pass. And while we were waiting, 3 ambulances were passing and 2 new ones were coming. So I don't know what was going on. Something else must have happened. So there's a little bit of a recurring theme. This is another one of those Harleys who went a little too hard into a corner and I guess exiting lost control. So this is an older dude stuck in the ditch. But luckily we were able to help. The guy was alright, and we got his bike out of the ditch again.
Stand up. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, the brakes.
The brakes smoking hot.
So the last little clip here is actually, I was right in the middle of doing a pretty intense and focused ride through the tail right here, and I had one of my friends who's a very experienced rider behind me, so I thought I gotta give it my all right here, and then I spot up ahead that a bear is crossing the road. But we got past it and we went on our way. So if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, consider subscribing, and thank you so much for watching. See you in the next one.